is Gaana for you?
For me, it's a breath. Hi, this is Rahman, and you're listening to my favorite songs on Gaana.
Hello sir, welcome to Gaana.
Hi,
How are you?
very good, thank you.
Yeah. Talking about the music of the film of Maidaan, what was your creative thought process? What was the first thought when you came with the album?
The thought process was, I've already done sports movies. I've done Pele, I've done Lagan, and how to give it an interesting twist for me to get really engaged in the music. So we got Manoj, and we worked with Amit to give it a twist, very human kind of touch, rather than the same usual thing. No, we're going to break this barrier, we're going to climb the mountain. It's all been done before. So that was our whole idea.
Yeah.
How do I make myself engaged in creating the music rather than feeling it's a job of some other sports movie?
You have collaborated with Boney sir earlier also. And what was the change when you worked with him? Any changes you saw with the process?
He is we can do a movie on him. He's such an inspiring character. He's a survivor. And I've seen Boney ji at the height and also on his lowest, but he's a good friend. He's a very inspiring producer. Very gracious.
Yeah.
Generous.
So what was your favorite memory while working on Maidaan?
Watching the movie with him when he came in and said that, if you want hair transplant, you go to this thing up. He was a brand ambassador for a hair transplant thing. I said, not yet, sir.
It's okay. There are a few times when I don't understand. You're cracking a joke or are you actually see?
This is real.
Yeah?
He comes fully shaven with all the hair transplant and says, see this? I've got the best doctor if you need.
Those that are so random. But how did Maidaan happen for you?
Maidaan came to me, of course, Boney Kapoor calls up, I want you to do 2 movies. I said, which movie? One is Millie and one is Maidaan, both M. So we finished Millie and it was a small budget movie. And then the Maidaan comes in. So we kind of worked together.
Yeah. The story set in 50s and 60s. Any reference you had to take for music?
The set of this comes from, some of the feel comes from Hyderabad, one of the players. And the other one, Bengal. And then there's a whole Indian sound, this international sound. So when stuff happens in Hyderabad, we took a little bit of Andhra kind of influence in it. And then,
Sports drama usually have those victory songs.
Yeah.
For a victory song in this film, any difference you had to create or any changes? So
the main song for this movie was, the director loved, was the Team India song. And that took a while because that's the only song which I'd done in almost 6-7 versions.
Yeah.
And finally left the version which what's there now.
Yeah. What's that exact feeling, when you are creating a victory song? You actually feel the victory?
Yeah, I think more than the victory, it's, you have to feel it. And the problem is when you do 1 and 2 and 3, and then you have to find different ways to say the same thing. That's tough. That's very challenging. In this, I think, there was a point when we met at the studio, said, this has to be genuine. And so can it be like this? Which is exactly, probably opposite to what the director was thinking. But he said, if you're going to make that work, let's do it. So he liked that version best.
Yeah. What are your memories with Ajay sir? Funny.
He is very understated in his acting. He doesn't look like he's trying too hard, but he's such a natural. And in this, he kind of suits the character so well. And they made him young in the first half and looks so handsome. And then the whole gradual to the second half thing.
But what should fans expect from the album of Maidaan?
Maidaan is not just a sports album. There's stuff which I would like to listen to it again and again. I wanted to make sure that this album is that. Not just this is a sports film. It's going to have a sports song. It's got a lot of human touch and humanity in it.
You have done so much collaborations. I'm very sure when there are collaborations, there are different point of views. So how do you, the juggle with different point of views and come to a single point?
So in this, Manoj Muntashir, I wanted to work with him. And I felt like the enthusiasm when we worked with somebody, like how I worked with Prasun Joshi, or Javed Saab when I worked with him. there's a kind of enthusiasm which comes from the lyricist, and in this we had a lot of fun. In the first few songs, we had a lot of fun. He was hanging out in Chennai. We were trying. The most difficult song actually became the easiest song to do. The last song.
Which is your personal favorite from Maidaan?
I like Mirza. Then I like Dil Nahi Thodenge.
Yeah. And how much time does it take for your song choice to change? Like your favorites? Is it a week or a month or phase?
My favorite is whatever mixing is my favorite, because if it doesn't become my favorite, that means I'm failing. So it has to become my favorite. So whatever it takes to make it, the mix or the arrangement or something, some magic comes, we work towards that.
Yeah. Before going, one last question. What is Gaana for you?
For me, it's a breath. Yeah.
Very well said, sir. Thank you so much. Before going, any message for all the Gaana listeners and viewers?
I just want to thank all Gaana listeners. I'm very grateful to you. God bless.